So a lot of people have been navigating a very unfortunate world for the last few years, to be honest with you. And it's a world where they have one set of political beliefs, but members of their family may have a separate one. And it makes family gatherings a little awkward and a little difficult for millions of people in this country. And that actually leads me to the very first question of the Q&A session that I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the week. And it is this. It's a question from YouTube from @WaterlooExpat, who asks, what's a good way to respond when a family member starts and refuses to stop ranting MAGA and pro-Trump talking points during a gathering of an extended family? And how can one respond in a way that does not start a family quarrel? The second part of the question, how do you do that without starting a family fight? I don't know. I don't know that it's possible, really, to talk to people with differing viewpoints without somebody ending up flying off the handle. So unfortunately, the second part of that, that is not something I know. Conflict resolution, not my thing. Starting conflicts, I'm damn good at that. So here is how you respond if a family member starts, talking about how great MAGA is or how great Trump is. And in order to do it in the least adversarial way possible, just start asking questions, calmly, gently, when they start saying, Trump's the greatest person in the world. He's the best president we've ever had. Say, well, why do you feel that way? Well, because he did this, this, and this. And then, obviously, those are the points that you'd be able to refute and say, well, technically, though, he didn't actually do this. He talked about doing it. Or, yes, he did that, but the ramifications of that have actually been far worse for the country than if he had just not done it altogether. Gently probe them. Get them to expand upon it, because most of these MAGA types only have like a surface level understanding of anything. Once you start asking questions, what you do is you force them to think. Once they start having to finally actually think about this, other than surface level talking points, you're going to start seeing something different happen with them. They're going to start questioning their own belief system. And again, you don't even have to be adversarial. You don't have to point out, what's really happening. If you just keep asking them the questions, making them respond, that I think is probably the best way to handle that. And perhaps that is a way to avoid any kind of family quarrel. And the reason I say that is because look at what the group, the Good Liars, do, right? They go out there to these MAGA rallies. They start talking to people. They're not adversarial. They're not confrontational. They're not snarky or mean or sarcastic or anything. They're just like, well, why do you think that? And they get these people to start talking, and then everybody realizes like, wow, these people are dumb as rocks. And sometimes you see the kind of light bulb moment in those people's heads too. Those are great videos to, use as guides on how to navigate your MAGA family members. And it really is simple as get them to think, probe them deeper, ask questions, and make them have to answer them. There is a very nice, polite way to do it. And if you need examples of that, go check out the Good Liars, because they are experts at doing that. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.